Showtime.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Money Mike, I see you in the building, boss. Good afternoon to you, man. Any trades today so far, boss? Right now, I mean, it look like we've been holding up pretty well. I've been going over a few of these stocks to see how everything been holding up. I've been watching IWM. I've been watching SPY, Tesla, NVIDIA. We got NVIDIA earnings coming out. I've been watching a few of them. Everything still seems to be holding up pretty decent. I know a lot of people is anticipating this continuation push on SPY. We have hit these highs so far of 692. What we got, boss? One trade on Tesla after missing that morning jump. Yeah, man, and like I said, what caused a lot of hype too was that once they did the State of the Union meeting, man. I know we was talking about that yesterday on Tesla. I'll go back to Tesla real quick too. What's up, Cruz? What's up, boss? Good afternoon, all of y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for joining me, man. Let me send y'all some love, man. Appreciate y'all. Salute to my guys, man. Salute to the GOATs, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all get some love to Cruise and Money Mike, man. Hit that subscribe button and definitely support them, man. Definitely support them. And my boy Feed too, God. They all the GOATs coming in. Gotta give some shout out to him, man. Give some love to Fever too, guys. It's Fever Motorsports. It's on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Show them some love too, man. Show some love and support. Appreciate y'all. I know, Fever, you were talking about and thank you so much for the insights this morning, boss. I know you brought up Tesla, SPY, and I want to say, what was the other one you brought up? I know you brought up a few other ones. Let me go back to it. Trust me, I read everything everybody put. I was reading everything you had put down. Where was it at? Yeah, Microsoft, Tesla, and SPY. I know you talked about those. Yeah, so right now, boss, I mean, right now, here we go. I was just about to say it. I was about to say that volatility, we should start to push. There it is. Right when I was about to say it, here we go. So we broke above this little temporary high. Now, the all-time highs, we already know where that's going to be located, guys. We already know where, where the true highs are going to be. We go back on this, let me see, it's going to either be on my 15-minute time frame or my 1 hour. Let me see how I look on the 15 real quick. Let me go back a little bit. It's going to be around 87, 88. So we know where the true tops are going to be located. So between, like I said, intraday is 697.84. But keep in mind, we do have a pre-market high that's around 698. Let me go to it real quick because I got it listed too. I got it listed. 98, 96. Let me go back. Where is it at? Where you at? Right about. There it is. So that was a pre-market high. So that was 698.96. So between 697 to 698, that's where your true tops are going to be located. That's where the true tops will be located. Oh, dang it. What did I do? I hate when I do that. Did I close my box out again? Oh, there you go. So let's see on what we're doing so far. So we know we still got room to still squeeze to the upside. We know we still got room to still squeeze. It's just a slow grinder on up. Slow grinder. We still got a lot of room to come up toward those all-time highs, guys. Still got some room to still keep squeezing. So right now it is 2 o'clock. And we're going to see if that 2 o'clock volume is going to start to roll in as we get that push up towards that 694 to 696. Start to slowly run our way back up towards these highs. So we're going to definitely keep it on watch to see if we're going to go for that push. I've been watching IWM as well. IWM, I know we are back underneath that 294. And the crazy part about it with IWM, it actually started the opposite of what SPY was doing. So that kind of messed me up. Because normally my little trick is I would normally watch SPY but trade off of IWM because they normally coincide with one another. They normally move together. But what caught my attention was I was watching my box. And as I was watching SPY go up, I'm looking at, where was that? IWM. Yeah, I was watching IWM prices, and I was noticing the prices were declining while SPY's inclining. I'm like, man, wait a minute. So that's when I went to take a look and realized we got a nice pullback from 265 and dumped all the way down to like 262.50. And I noticed that. I was like, oh, damn, we did the opposite of one another. So right now I've been also watching, IWM to look for some possible pullback moments as well. Because, I mean, I know SPY's still pushing up to the upside, but I was trying to go for IWM's next little possible pullback down to the VWAP underneath that 264 all the way back down this way, since it's somewhat doing the opposite of what SPY's doing today, which is shocking. But yeah, definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. And then I know Fee brought up Microsoft. Microsoft, we still testing that 400 level right here. NVIDIA, we've been holding around, I know the highs was around 197.63, but still holding in the uptrend at this time. So, I mean, NVIDIA still holding up pretty decent. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I mean, so far, Meta, you remember I was telling you guys about Meta. I said as long as you hold that 640 level, you have room to possibly run up to 660. Because remember, I told you, it normally likes to run by $20 increments. So far, we done ran up damn near $12 so far today. Because they started off at 640, like we talked about. Ran up all the way to 650, up to 652. So pretty much went on a $12 run. I still think that my Meta still has room to run up towards that 660. Because like I said, it normally runs by $20 increments. So if they get that break above that 652, next key level on up is going to be between 54, 56, up to 58. Where we're going to get that nice U-shaped pattern back on up towards the upside. So I still think, I mean, Meta still got a lot of room. And remember we were talking about Tesla. Now, don't get me wrong. I did talk about Tesla. I said I was long buys on it. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't expect that jump right out the gate. I ain't going to even lie to you. Because I was waiting. Because remember yesterday I was talking about the 410 level. I was waiting on between 410 and 405 bottoms. Because we didn't want to chase the tops before the close. Next thing I know, I looked at this morning, man, that thing rocketed. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, oh boy, you just these is hyperbolic stocks, like, geez Louise. What is Tesla doing right now? We still fighting at 415 right now? So yeah, so I've been keeping my eyes peeled on Tesla too. You have gotten back above the VWAP. Because I was trying to figure out, it was going to get that continuation move back up to the upside, or we were going to, start a downtrend. But let me go ahead and do away with the downtrend. So look like it found its footing back to the upside. So the next key level that we want to break above, guys, is going to be that 1750. From 1750 right back up towards that 41750 up towards 420, getting back up towards those levels that we pushed up to this morning. It happened so damn quick. I mean, right at 410, the levels that Mike, me and you were talking about yesterday, 410 shot straight up to 420. It's like, oh my God. It's like just went straight parabolic early in the morning. But if you didn't feel like chasing, remember I told you the level that we could possibly push up to is going to be between 415 and 420, which we did get 420. And then if you didn't want to chase, could have just played the move right back on down. Because you already know, if you see a move going straight up, you're going to possibly see a move right back on down. So right now, all it's doing now is just slowly trying to consolidate itself, trying to go within this little range or this little wedge, trying to go for that U-shaped pattern back up. So it looked like it's making a cup. Look like it's slowly making a cup. Buyers are slowly stepping back in on Tesla. So still opportunities on it. So don't count it out. Because we know the goal of buyers are trying to get back into the 420s. So right now, we're just slowly trying to climb our way back on up. Slowly U-shaping. So we still got room and opportunities because your 415 held. 415 up to 417.50. Remember, that's going to be your mid area. Because if we look at it from a $5 range, 415, 420, what's in the middle of that? 417.50. So we break above that 417.50. We got room to run up towards that 419 to 420 level, creating that nice little U-shape back up to the upside. And buyers do look like they're stepping back in. So keep in mind that we slowly pushing our way back up. So SPY still slowly climbing this way back up. We know what the all-time tops are going to be at is 697 to 698. That's your all-time tops. So that's still grinding its way up. So keep that on watch. So I would not try to short that because you'll get stuck in it. Especially if you're trying to use a 0 DTE, I wouldn't recommend that. So right now, definitely you don't want to go against the grain. I'm talking about to my shorts. Do not go against the grain and get caught. And especially if you're using a 0 DTE at 2 o'clock, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Because you may get caught in the short squeeze because you never know a volatility to come out of nowhere and start to push this bad boy to the upside because they don't have that long, they don't have that far to go. If that volatility steps in and go for that squeeze up, back up towards these highs. So just don't get caught in that potential short squeeze that may occur. So just be careful on that. I'm just telling you, be mindful on that. If anything, if you want to short, wait for them to push back up towards those all-time highs and look for that psychological level like we always talk about. Wait for psychological levels, then play those moves coming, and then go in a little bit more aggressive. So even on the 1 hour time frame, go to the 1 hour time frame on SPY, we'll look at the psychological levels right about here. And guys, I do apologize for coming in late, man. I was at the doctor's, man. I pulled something in my back, so I couldn't sit up straight like I wanted to, so I had to pretty much be on bed rest, you know, kind of lay down for a little bit, man, because I was in like pain. And I do apologize about that, man. You remember all that work I was telling you I was doing for the past few days? Yeah, I think my body caught up with everything, and I was in pain. I couldn't sit up. I couldn't sit up for nothing. But anyway, but yeah, guys, notice this right here on the hourly time frame. Right here. Let me go to Windows. Right here. So notice where your all-time highs are at. Right here. Right here. And right in these little areas. Pretty much where your supply zone is at. So allow those buyers to push it up towards the upside. So allow the trade to come to you. Allow the trade to come to you where we know 9 times out of 10, sellers are going to be sitting and waiting. So allow that bad boy to continuously rotate because you already have the bottom. See, the bottom's already held. So you already have the demand zone right here off of these levels here, which we rotated our way up towards the supply zone. So allow that bad boy just to rotate its way back on up towards these tops and just be prepared. So just don't jump in too early. Don't jump the gun. Let them curl their way back up towards the supply zone where majority of sellers will be sitting and waiting. So just keep it on watch. Don't force anything. You know, down here with some good buying opportunities and right here with some good selling opportunities. So pay close attention to the range. And what do ranges like to do? Ranges like to rotate. So notice when you at the bottom or these areas, it's a buying opportunity. When you at these tops, it's a selling opportunity, put opportunity. So right now, all the buyers are trying to do is just push their way right back up to a level that the sellers are refusing to let them break out. So they will try to retest this level once again. So just have your puts, you know, your short set around this area to see can you get another opportunity to see can we trap the buyers once again and pull them back down. Now, I don't think we're going to fall all the way back down once we do test these areas if we don't break out. I think we're going to hold a specific level. So I think once we do go for a push, and say for instance if we don't break out, I think they're going to try to hold like right into this little range and try to climb their way back up. I think that's what they're going to try to go for. I think that's what they're going to try to do. I think that's going to be the next game. Because you can clearly see right here, we're back on top of this floor level right now. Breaking through. And you already know what was once resistance is now going to be what? Support. So that means if you go for this push and we get a strong pullback, 9 times out of 10, we're going to have a demand zone and buyers sitting right around these key levels here. So we're going to keep it on watch, but allow those buyers to push. Right now it's bullish. You can clearly see it's been on a bullish run since yesterday. So it's like a 2-day continuation. You can clearly see it. So if we maximize it a little bit, notice when you started yesterday. You held those bottoms right around that 680. And you started just to rotate your way up from yesterday. Going into today, you're just having a continuation push. Continuation push. These bottoms held. Double bottoms. Now buyers are stepping back in. Now reversing the play back up to the upside. Getting you right back on top of that trend line. So if anything, like I said, if you want to go short, wait for the overextensions. Wait for those buyers to go right into the bears territory. Trap them and go for the nice little pull back down. Like I said, I don't think we're going to fall all the way back down, like all the way back down this way. I think they're going to try to hold a key level. Now that we broke above right around this 689 here, which was once resistance, now support. And then now you have this area right around 691.13, which used to be resistance, now support, that buyers could take advantage of for the pullback bounce opportunity. So I think they're going to run on up, and then we're going to have a possible pullback where buyers going to try to hold it and then try to reverse it. And, you know, try to go for that continuation push. Because then you already know what buyers' goal is. Buyers' goal, they're trying to go for that 700 level. They're definitely trying to go for 700. So right now, as of now, I mean, like I said, all the deep pullbacks have occurred. So that's out of the way. Your deep pullback occurred here. Your deep pullback occurred here. Now, if you notice, they're slowly building higher lows. Because you notice the drops are not being as dramatic as we had before. You had a dramatic drop here. you had a dramatic drop here, but then notice it's starting to tighten up a little bit. It's starting to tighten up a little bit, trying to create a higher low. So just keep it on watch. And then notice your buyers got right back on top of the trend line. We cracked the trend line from yesterday, and now going into today's session. We found our way right back on top of what? That trend line, putting us where? Back in this ascending triangle pattern. So the only thing that's standing in your way as of now, as far as breaking all the way out, you gotta take care of these levels here first. You gotta knock out. We gotta have enough buying strength to bypass this supply zone. And then think about it. Once you break above that, and then go for the next move on up and pull back, what's gonna be the next demand zone? Right here. What was once old resistance, now gonna be possible what? Support. But you got to keep in mind, this is going to be a psychological level where majority of sellers will be sitting and waiting. So just keep that in mind and keep that on watch. So allow the buyers to keep pushing. If you don't want to wait, ride the momentum. We do have room to push our way up, still up towards 695. From 695 back up towards these all-time high days. So if you don't feel like waiting and you want to trade, just go with the momentum, go with the flow. Don't go against it. Don't fight it. I wouldn't do that. See, I would not go against the grain right now. You still got Tesla still looking decent, still trying to push his way on up, so keep that on watch. He's still above the VWAP, slowly trying to move his way back up towards the 1750s. Once we break above that key level, we know what level we need to take out. 420s. We want to take out these levels where we fell from this morning. We want to slowly U-shape our way up towards the 1750s for that possible push back up to retesting 420. So give it some time. Let it build its way up. Still looking good, still looking decent. Everything's still holding up pretty decent. VIX, he already fell underneath the 1850s. Possible next level on down is going to be around at 1810. 1810. And if we crack 1810, what's going to be the next level after that? 1810. I know we still got a lot of lower levels even below that level. But the next level up should be 1810 coming up. Because we already cracked through the main areas. 1850, we underneath that. Next level down, we right by 30 more cents to go down towards that 1810. How powerful is 1810? Let me see how powerful it is. 1810, 1810. What was the level where we started? Like right here. Yep, right here. 1810. See when we fell underneath 1810? We got that pulled all the way back down towards, how low did we go? Towards like 15s. So we went from the 18s all the way down towards the 15, 25-ish levels. And then we wound up bouncing our way back on up, re-breaking back above 1810 and went on that continuation, went on that rally. But now notice where we at right now. Go forward. Look where we at. Right at 1810. And keep in mind, we do crack 1810. We do have room to possibly fall all the way back down to the 15s. You can go for that continuation sell-off. That means if we go for a continuation sell-off, that means SPY should go for that continuation push. So, crack 1810 and start to fall down this way. SPY should be going for this nice run back that way. So, if VIX does go for an aggressive bearish sell-off, be mindful of possible squeeze coming on SPY. So do not put yourself in a line of fire if you are short. Because if that thing dumps underneath 1810 and falls all the way back down, filling all of this down towards the downside, don't go in for a short because you're going to get caught right in the short squeeze. So just be careful. Just trying to give y'all heads up ahead of time. Don't put yourself in a line of fire. Wait until you get by those psychological levels. Then, look for a possible opportunity. But, jumping in for a short too soon with room to run up towards these all-time highs, I would not do that. I mean, look at it. It's still holding up. Look like it's still gearing up for something. So jumping in for a short too soon, don't do that until we get confirmation. Until you get full confirmation that seller's going to step in, reverse it. We're cracking this trend line. Other than that, to me, it still looks bullish. It's still holding the trend line. Still looks like it has a lot of room to still push to the upside. So don't force anything. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in a line of fire that you shouldn't do. How we looking on VIX? IWM. IWM still underneath that 264. Still looking a little weak. I want to see if IWM is going to fall back down towards that 264 because I do see a little bit of I see a setup on IWM right off the bounce of that 64 going into tomorrow. I mean, still got some upside to say it's still, looking a little weak, but it does still have a setup to it. I noticed it still has a setup to that bad boy. And I'll show y'all my 1 hour time frame on IWM from IWM traders that I still see. I mean, like I said, be careful shorting that, because like I said, with SPY, you are in an ascending triangle pattern. It look like it's cupping, so don't short just yet. Be careful until we get full confirmation. What's up, City Boy? What's up, boss? Let me give love to him too, man. Shout out, boss. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to another goat of mine. Show my guy, City Boy, Brandon, some love. Give him hit that subscribe button for them too, man. Give all my guys and my gals some love, man. These guys do an amazing job. They always on point with everything that they do. So again, y'all show them some love, appreciation to all my guys, man, to my and gals. So yeah, if y'all can do me a favor, guys, hit that subscribe button for my goats, man. For the ladies and my gentlemen, man. Please do me a favor if y'all don't mind doing it. It's free 99. Show them some love. Now, thank you, City Boy. Thank you for always supporting me and always believing in me. One of my day ones. So shout out to you, boss. Appreciate you. And right here, guys, now we at 694. I'm sorry, 693. Still pushing our way up. Still pushing up. Still pushing up. So, guys, keep it on watch. Crucial. You notice that ascending triangle pattern that SPY is still doing? Look like it may try to pull up towards those high days like a magnet. So, as I was mentioning, if VIX, VIX. If VIX could crack that 1810, boss, you have a lot of room to still fall toward the downside. And I'm gonna show you the proof on that. Right here. Last time we fell underneath 1810 was right here, boss. We fell underneath 1810 level. We went down as low as 1525. Then we wound up bouncing off that 1525, finding our way back up towards 1810. So, in other words, underneath 1810, you can see the room that we can fall down to. Being underneath 1810, you can see we can fall down as low as like 15s and so forth. So that's how much room we have to fall. So what I'm trying to get at is, if we crack 1810 and go for an aggressive yank back down towards 15, that should ignite SPY to go on a possible short squeeze back up towards those higher days. So that's what I'm indicating. That could possibly happen if we get an aggressive sell-off on VIX. That should go for an aggressive buy-in on SPY to push our way back up towards those higher days. So that's what I'm telling a lot of shorts. Don't try to short it too soon before they get caught in a potential bear trap, in a potential short squeeze where this damn thing could catapult up, especially if VIX goes for a nice bearish sell-off. Because they do the opposite of one another. So if VIX goes on an aggressive pull, that'll cause SPY to go on an aggressive push. So a lot of these shorts don't get caught in a potential bear trap or a short squeeze. So I'm just letting them know to be careful. Ain't nothing wrong with shorting, but just be careful at this time, because SPY still got a lot of opportunities. Still a lot of room to push to the upside. It's still building an uptrend. So that's why I'm just making them aware of it. Just be careful. Just be careful, guys. I'm telling you, don't short. Just be careful at this moment, at this time, because anything could happen. Buyers could come out of nowhere and push. The market is still bullish. You got overall blue chips in the green. SPY's over VIX on the watch list. Everything is still looking bullish right now. Think about it. SPY's still crawling up. SPY's still slowly crawling his way up. Now you got above this little temporary high that we had to deal with not too long ago. Now that can be used for support or a bear trap, where they can now trap shorts right here and then try to go for the next move up. So all I'm saying, guys, just be careful. Just be very careful. Again, I'm not telling you don't do it. Just be very careful. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't tell you these things. Because all I'm trying to do is look at old key areas that was once resistance, where buyers are now utilizing it for support. Because you had this area here. Make a duplicate copy. We had to break above this area. See that? We got rejected where? Right around the 692s. Fell underneath. Then we finally got on top of it. And then what did the buyers do? They turned it into a trap. Because now we turn resistance into support. Now trapping shorts. Then we ran up towards 692.70. Fell underneath. Now got on top of it. Turning that now into a bear trap. If y'all notice, all it's doing at this time is turning old resistance into support slash a bear trap. And they just slowly doing it. Slowly doing it. That's all they doing it. They taking one resistance, now turning it into support. Just right, like I said, for example, right here. Turn this bad boy, support, trap those sellers, push them to the next level. They just slowly creeping up. Slowly creeping. But we'll see, guys. We'll keep everything on watch. We'll see what's the next level. Right now, we did test the 693. Pulling back down. So let's see if they're going to try to utilize this for support. Let's see if they're going to try to create some type of bad trap. Let's see. Let's see what they're going to do at this point. Because all I'm doing is watching VIX. Because I want to see VIX crack. If VIX can crack that 1810 and we fall underneath, they may get sellers excited on VIX. That may also get buyers excited on SPY. So that's all I'm doing is being patient, guys, and waiting to see what's about to happen. Right now, we're about, what, 18 cents away from it. Slowly creeping towards that 1810. Slowly creeping towards 1810. Keep it on watch. I just want to see once we hit this level what's about to happen on how, you know, if buyers going to move in and push back up or sellers going to come in and yank it underneath. So I just want to see what's about to happen as we slowly getting there. But something is going to happen. Something's going to take place. So just be mindful of that. As we approach this level, just be mindful. Who's going to take over? Buyers or sellers? Alright, what else we got? IWM still fighting at 264 level. Alright, what else we had? Tesla, how we looking on Tesla? Tesla still slowly trying to creep his way on up. Again, we got to get that break above 417.50 for that possible pushback up to 420. Apple, how we looking on Apple? Apple, we went as high as what? What's the highs on that one? Apple still creeping his way up too. Apple still slowly trying to creep his way up towards that 276. Still got an uptrend on that one too. So they all slowly creeping. They all slowly creeping up towards their respectful areas. How powerful is 276? Let me see. Let me go back, see if I see any 276 pullback, 276 pullback, then above that price point. Let me see. 276 bounce. From 276, we ran up as high as 280. Then from 280s back down to the 276s and so forth. All right, cool. So I just want to see the range. I just want to see if they do get above that price point, you know, how far this bad boy can push. So from 276 to 280s. Just keep everything on watch, guys. Keep everything on watch. Right now, it's just slow. Right now, it's slow. No, the volume is kind of slowed down a little bit. We're gonna see if volatility is gonna soon start to step back in again. We'll see. I don't see nothing at this moment. Everything seems to still be kind of creeping. The volume's kind of a little bit slow. Like I said, I kept my eyes put on IWM because I wanted to see if it was gonna stay underneath this 264.68 level and start to pull back down. It looked like it's still kind of playing around that area. So I mean, even the volume on this is kind of. So I was looking to see on how I was gonna play it today. I know if we get back above that price point, I could definitely see that push back up towards the possible areas of 266. Now, why did I put a price point right here? That was pre-market. We had this little pre-market, like almost like a little bounce right here. We did red to green and got that move and that push back up to the upside of 265. So all I'm doing is just watching this level to see if they're going to try to re-break above it and turn it to support and go for that continuation push. So all I'm doing right now, guys, is on IWM is just to see if they're going to, reclaim this level right here and start to go for that push back to the upside. So that's what I'm watching right here. So it look like buyers are trying to go for it or try to reclaim this to try to go for that push. Try to see like a red to green move. Look like that's what they're trying to do. A red to green, because they did get a little pullback. You held right around 264.50 and looked like buyers are trying to reverse it back up to the upside. So that's what they look like they're trying to do. But if you notice, you're gonna have a little bit of selling right, a seller sitting right here trying to stop them. See, every time you come up to that 68, that 64.68, sellers try to come in and try to prevent them from breaking out. But if those buyers can overpower them, I mean, we can definitely go back to using this as support and go for that continuation push to the upside. So if we can successfully close on top, we can go for that possible push back up towards 266, up towards 266. So I'm watching IWM too. Watching a lot of I'm trying to figure out setups. All I'm trying to do is figure out setups. What's the next, next opportunities? Matter of fact, let me see. Going into tomorrow. IWM. Let me see real quick. IWM, where's my 1 hour on you? 1 hour. I mean, IWM still got like an uptrend on that one too. IWM look like it's still. Just gotta get that break above that 265, 266 with room to possibly push up towards 268 and so forth, where we can get that continuation. Because you are above the 200-day moving average. Now, the reason why you pulled aggressive this morning on IWM, you got overbought. So that's why once they hit around that 265, it yanked. Because if you notice, if you look at I use my RSI on my 1 hour time frame as well to look for possible good areas. So anytime I see it glowing in blue, that means it's kind of giving me kind of like an alert that is overbought. So that means that's the time to buy in. Anytime it gives me like a red level, that means that it's getting oversold. I'm sorry. Oversold. I'm sorry. No, I got it all backwards. I'm so sorry. When we down here is oversold, that's the buying opportunity. When we up here is overbought, that's the put opportunity. So if y'all notice, think about it. When you got oversold in the blue, look where your buyers came in. Notice that? And then when you got overbought, your sellers came in. Notice that? Got overbought, sellers came in. When you got oversold, buyers came in. And there you go. See? So you can also use it on any time frame. It helps a lot too. It helps a lot. But I wasn't paying attention to the IWM chart this morning because I was so busy watching SPY and Tesla that I forgot all about, to look at the RSI on my IWM. And I caught it all late, but yeah, I had noticed it. Now, don't get me wrong, SPY's somewhat oversold on my chart too, but it's still pushing. I mean, look at this. That's why I'm telling you guys, let that bad boy keep pushing, because based off of my 1 hour time frame, look, see it glowing in red, right? It's getting overbought like a mug. So that's why I said let them keep pushing. Let it get towards that more overbought. Snatch them, because once you get overbought off that RSI, you're gonna pull back down in due time. So that's what I'm telling you, sellers. Let them push. Let them push. Let them run. Let them run right into your territory. So that's all I'm doing is watching and preparing. Watching and preparing. Because I know where the key level is going to be at. I mean, you can see the psychological levels. Like I said, you can see right here where sellers came in aggressive. I mean, you can clearly see it. So let them pull up. Let them come right into your territory. Let them come into your territory. Then attack. But just be patient. Let them push it up. Let them run it right into your area. Again, a lot of trade to come to you. Like I said, look at all these key areas up here where you have some good selling opportunities for pullbacks. So just let them pull up. Let them pull up and let them come right into those zones. Now, where the seller's going to start to attack, don't make me lie to you. I mean, there's different areas where they can start to move in. I'm going to try to mark them out as the best that I can. Like I said, I can't say exactly which one they're going to come in. I mean, of course, they're going to come in aggressive way more up here, of course. Oops. Let's see. All right, go to 70 on this bad boy. And boom, boom. So, yeah. So, allow those buyers to go right into your territory. Notice that? Notice how every time those buyers come in, your sellers come in, they like bees, boy. They stinging them. They stinging them. So they not too far from going right into that bear territory. Let them keep pushing. Let them keep pushing. Let it keep getting overbought. Let it keep getting oversold. Now, as I mentioned, Jay, if we don't break out and we get rejected, how far can we pull back down to? I mean, this old level that right here is going to be around, that I see is going to be around, what is that? Like 92s back down towards this little 91 area, this little old breakout zone, because we could pull back and then we could have buyers coming in like right here for a possible pullback. I mean, for a pullback bouncing opportunity. So somewhere in that level, once we do pull back, where buyers can trap sellers. But we already know sellers gonna be waiting as they keep creeping up. Creeping up, creeping up. You're going to have nothing but sellers sitting right here waiting. So let them keep going. Let them keep pushing. Again, allow the trade to come to you. Why you think I sit here so patient? I don't force anything because I understand the psychological areas. I understand so that's why I don't force anything. And what was I talking about on IWM? We got back above what price point? We got back above what? Just like everywhere we bounced in pre-market, right? We held in pre-market. We ran up as high as what? About 265.70. Then we got that pull back on down. So think about it. It's all about understanding psychological levels. How can buyers, reclaim these levels and reutilize them? What did we do? We closed successfully back on top of this what? 264.68. So you never get a little pullback. We could get some pullback failures where they could start trapping sellers right here for their possible next leg on up. Same thing with SPY. What did we talk about? Pullback areas, right? Talked about bear traps. Possible bear traps. We just talked about it. So look. Turning resistance into what? Possible support and possible bear traps. And sure enough, they did. Pullback failure. Pullback failure. What was once resistance? It's now support. And also now a bear trap. Trapping shorts. Now going for the next leg up. Same thing right here. Resistance. What was once resistance, now considered support. And also what? A bear trap. So notice all they doing is using psychological levels. All they doing is using old psychological levels to just build their way up. Slowly, slowly building their way up. That's all they doing. So that's about the easiest way to help you guys out to just understand this. Where we at right now with Tesla. Tesla, we still haven't got above that level yet. We're kind of still a little weak. So we know we're anticipating that 417 or 417.50. I'm going to put an alert for my Tesla traders for my longs. We need to get above 417 or 417.50. I still think Tesla still got room in that tank. You know what I think caused the problem, Mike? It ran too quick. It didn't build. It just went straight up towards 420. And you know 420 is going to be a strong level. You know that. This morning, they ran right up into it. They didn't build their way up to it. It shot straight up into it. So now they got to slowly do it the correct way and build their way back up to 420. That's where they messed up at. They jumped the gun too quick. That's what happened. I mean, look at this morning. This morning, they shot straight up at 420. We know 420 is going to be a strong resistance. And then what happened? Sellers was waiting right here for them, and they yanked them right back on down. So again, instead of building up to it, they shot straight into resistance, creating overextensions. Again, it was no build up to it. They just ran right into a brick wall, and then again, as sellers were sitting here waiting, reversed it right back on them. So now they're trying to do it the right way. They're trying to slowly climb their way up instead of jumping right into a strong resistance that they know they can't break at this moment. Not going straight into it. That ain't going to happen. The best way to do is build a floor. Build footing. First up to it. Because you don't want to go straight up into resistance with nothing but room to fall. Because you got nothing to catch you. If you're just going straight up into a resistant area, I mean, look at all this room you have to fall back down. But if you do it the correct way, and build an uptrend, higher low, is gonna make the pullbacks less dramatic. Think about it. Why you think SPY is succeeding while still going on up? All they doing is slowly building, trapping shorts. And I told you guys, pay close attention where we at on VIX. I told you what could possibly happen if we go for that 1810 crack on VIX. And I told you guys how far we could possibly pull back down to. That can lead to what? A possible short squeeze on SPY. Did I not explain this? And didn't SPY and shorts, did I not tell you don't jump in front of a moving truck? I told you, be very careful on what could possibly happen. I mean, everything that I spoke of, is it not happening right now? Is it not happening? Is a slow uptrend not happening? Is a possible crack underneath this 18 on VIX possibly not about to happen? And I told you, if those bears get aggressive on VIX underneath that 1810 and yank, that's going to lead for a possible, potential short squeeze up that way. Which is why I told shorts, be careful. Don't jump the gun too quick. Let the buyers have it. Let them pull up towards those psychological levels. Let the trade come to you. Don't force anything. We just spoke on this. And look how much room they still got to go towards these all-time high days on SPY. So let them fill that up. Let them fill this little space up. Let them run right into resistance. Now, what's going to happen at this point? Once we hit it, it's up to the sellers. For the sellers to protect their territory, trap the buyers and reverse it. But allow the buyers to come to you. Allow them to do so. Allow them to move it up. But don't just jump and then, this just like they talk about a falling knife. Now, the term that I use, that I can say I created, because somebody else probably created, just like they said, don't try to catch a falling knife. Don't try to jump in front of a raging rocket. So the same case, the same scenario, the same thought process happens with the shorts. Just like we talk about on a longs trying to catch a pullback. You're trying to jump in front of a trying to catch a falling knife. The same things happen with puts. Don't jump in front of a raging rocket. Wait for the psychological levels to take place, because guys, it's a psychological game. They're psychologically going back up toward those levels. I told you, the market is what? 90% psychology, 10% strategy. So they're psychologically doing what? They're psychologically trying to move back towards these price points. Because in order for them to get to 700, they're going to have to basically face their fears and, again, go against these levels again. They're going to have to see it again. Because how else they're going to get to 700? They're going to have to face their demons. It's just psychological plays. Even if I go to my 1 hour time frame, all the buyers are doing is psychologically going back to these highs. Going back to these highs. Now, like I said, what's going to take place? 9 times out of 10, we're going to have sellers psychologically waiting for this opportunity to trap buyers, especially if they can't break. Go back up to these highs. You're going to have 9 times out of 10, a majority of sellers sitting right here waiting to pull them back on down. So, instead of jumping in too soon, while they got room to still go up here, I would be patient and wait. Just allow the buyers to come straight to you. Be patient. Even though, yes, it's overbought, they don't care. They still pushing. So, instead of focusing on the RSI this time, focus on the psychological levels where you see sellers came in aggressive. Repeatedly. Here, 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 and here. And we are almost to one of them. That's going to be around 695. That's going to be one. And then up toward that 697 to 698. So just let them go ahead and U-shape their way up and let them run right into the bearish territory. Then you can start to work on your risk level, your risk management, and see, where we go from here. So let it get overbought, let it get overextended, and so forth. Now, we do have NVIDIA coming out. We do have NVIDIA earnings coming out. So we don't know what type of impact that's going to cause. We don't know. After the market closed, could it cause SPY to push up even higher? It's a possibility. If it's somewhat negative, could it cause it to pull back down? It's a possibility. We don't know. But we do have, you got to keep in mind, we do have earnings coming out today. We do have NVIDIA. So we don't know what type of impact that's going to have. We don't know. All we know is as far as right now, as far as intraday session, buyers have control. Buyers are steady trying to push their way up towards the upside to try to retest all these key levels. That's what we have in front of us at this moment. Again, we don't know what's going to take place when, once those earnings come out. We don't know. Again, could could NVIDIA earnings add to more of a boost? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But just notice, from Monday, Tuesday, into today, all you've been doing is transitioning. Look at the transition. Now back to the upside, now back on top of this trend line, buyers have control. So if you see the pattern that's right in front of you and you see the setup right in front of you, why would you be that stubborn to go against it if the market is telling you exactly what it's doing? Now, these levels, yeah, you can play off of these levels, psychological levels, but you got to keep in mind, we broke above that. Now that's no longer resistance. Now that can be used for possible support, for possible pullbacks, for possible bear traps. Because now that the buyers already took this power away from the bears, now they're going for the next ones. They're trying to take all these levels away from the bears because their goal is to move up. It's just all it is a territory game. That's it. It's a territory game. Think about it. Once the sellers trap those buyers, what happened? Sellers tried to invade the buying territory. Buyers wasn't having it. Buyers now trapped the sellers and reversed it right back into the seller territory. Sellers wasn't having it. Then they reversed it, brought it right back on down into the buying territory. Buyers wasn't having it. What did they do? Trap these sellers, reversed it right back into it's just going from one territory to the next. But understand, what does the market like to do? The market likes to rotate from tops to bottoms, from bottoms to tops, from tops to bottoms, from bottoms to top. All the market does, guys. And once you bypass the choppiness and the ranges, look at the overall bottoms, look at the overall tops, and understand those key levels. Overall tops, overall bottoms. A lot of traders get caught in this. They get caught in little small areas where they don't know what to do with themselves versus just looking at psychological levels that replay themselves over and over and over. Came up to the top, pull back, top, pull back, top, pull back, top, pull back. Bottoms, bounce, bottoms, bounce, bottoms, bounce, bottoms, bounce. I mean, it's just psychological levels that just replays themselves over and over and over. And people don't seem to get that. They don't realize it. And you can use this format with anything. Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon, penny stocks, anything of that nature. So all we're doing now, guys, is just slowly building our way up. That's it. Creating a U-shaped pattern. That's all we're doing. So just be mindful of that. Right now we at where? 693.18. We already know the next possible key level we're trying to push up to is 93.50. From 93.50 up to where? 94. 94.50. And then next level, we will be entering right into the bears territory, starting at 95. So we're about $2 away from entering towards that bears territory. But if you in on the long, just keep riding on up. Let's see. Can we get that 93.50? 93.50 push. It's just psychological levels that just plays itself over and over and over. That's all it is. Tesla, I'm still watching. Still holding that VWAP. Where we at right now? 415. So VWAP is still holding. VWAP is still holding. Just got to get that volatility in. So it's still holding pretty decent. Trendline is still holding. So let's see. I'm keeping on watch. I'm still watching VIX to see if we're going to get that 1810 crack. Because like I said, once we crack 1810 on down, we should proceed with SPY on up. So all I'm doing is just about to see what's going to happen. Right once we get close towards this 1810, what is about to happen? Will sellers come in aggressive and continue to pull back, or will buyers try to step in and try to hold it and try to protect it? We not too far from it. Not too far from hitting it. What else we got? We talked about we already talked about NVIDIA. Gotta get back above 197.63. Still got a good little setup on it. Meta, gotta get that break above 652, which I still think that bad boy is gonna still try to push his way close towards that 660. If it does, I mean, so far, like I said, Meta's already went on a $12 run from 640s and up towards the 652. That's $12 already. So that bad boy already made a murderous move already. On top of that, VWAP is still holding. Look like it still got a lot of room left in that tank to still push. Let's take a closer look on Meta too for people that may be interested in Meta. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled on SPY. Still pushing up, so that's still looking pretty decent. Meta, we're above the 200-day moving average. See what I told you guys, 660 was our line. What I told you. Once you reclaim 640, what I told you this bad boy could possibly push up to. Was I lying to y'all about the 660? About a $20 push? Why would I lie to y'all, man? Why would I lie? I told you that bad boy normally likes to run by $20 increments. Think about it. You held 640 this morning, ran all the way up towards 652. Is that not $12 already? For today's intraday, $12. If they can break above 652 and go on a continuation push, they do have possible room if they go for it up towards 660. That'll give you what for the day? $20. From 640 to 660. What's in the middle of that? 650. As long as they can retain 650, they trying to go for that next $10 push. And right now, Meta does have somewhat of a bull flag pattern set up. Trying to go for you already got one leg. It may try to go for a two-legged pull-up. So, also, let's see, can we do a measure move test to see on how far, if they were to go for that next leg up, how far could they push? So, let's take this candle here, measure it out above the level where we at, and see, let's try to measure it out. I'm going to set it right 6. So, yep. So, we take this measure move here and measure it up above 650. Wouldn't that put you around 660? Wouldn't that not be the second leg up measured off of that leg here? Wouldn't that not give you a measured move? From 640, 650, 650, 660. That'll be your second leg up. So be mindful of that. They get that break above that 652. You still got a lot of room to fill up this bad boy. That should put you up towards 660. And again, you have so many clues. I mean, you have a bull flag pattern. You can look at it as an upside down H. You can look at it as a two-legged pull-up. I mean, it's different ways to still point out bullish. Get above 52. I mean, you got a lot of room to push still up towards the upside. So I'm just telling you for my meta traders, 52 is going to be key. Break above 52. That'll be that next leg up. So keep that in mind. What else we got? Nvidia is already, I know it's kind of overbought. I mean, overbought for sure. I mean, I know it's overbought. Where are we topping out at right now? Still underneath 198. Let me see. I might have to go to my other chart to see exactly. Because, I mean, again, the goal is to get to 200, but I'm just trying to figure out the setup for right now. Because, like I said, especially with the earnings, I mean, the earnings could give it a boost. If it's negative, I mean, it could give it a yank, but we don't know what's going to happen until earnings calls and everything else takes place after 4 o'clock. All we know is we got a 198 brick wall in our way. Kind of, well, is it like 198 or 170, 97.50? I'll say 198. Break above 198, that's only putting you $2 away from hitting that 200 level. So, I mean, and look at Nvidia. Nvidia's been on a nice roll ever since the bottoms of what, 179-ish? About 179, bounced off of 179. That was what, last week? Yeah, last week. It's just been on an uptrend ever since. It's been uptrending ever since. So that's still rocking and rolling. Let's see. Amazon. How we looking on Amazon? Amazon, we still waiting on that 210. We've been talking about that since yesterday. Still got to get that. I mean, Amazon still got a good setup. Don't get it twisted. Amazon still got a nice setup. We just got to get the, I mean, look at it. I mean, it's still setting up pretty decent to go for a push. You got an uptrend. You're above the 200-day moving average. That bad boy still got an uptrend. I mean, like I said, it's just that, I mean, we just don't have no volatility in it right now. But the minute the value moves into Amazon, guys, 210, I mean, again, look at the direction. Look at the setup. Get a 210 breakout. I mean, you still got room to push up towards 212, 214. So with this bad boy, can go on a continuation push towards the upside. So don't count that one out. So, I mean, that one could be gearing up soon. I mean, just nobody's paying attention to it at this moment. But just keep it in mind. Keep in mind, 210. From 210 on up, I mean, you definitely got room to push back to the upside on Amazon, so don't count that down either. Where's the tops at? 214? From 210, that's a $4 run. Because your highs right here where you got rejected, that's 214. Okay, what about AMD? So I'm just trying to get you guys prepared for the ones that haven't like made a massive move yet. AMD, starting to turn a little bit. I mean, it already went on this move yesterday. I mean, it already made a move. Think about it. From, if you got in at the bottoms the day before, that was at what, damn near 194. That bad boy put. I mean, think about it. So it already made a massive move on that one. So that already happened. So that move already happened. What else we got? I mean, I'm not really a fan of Google. I'm not a real big fan of Google, but I mean, I'll still take a look at it. I mean, Google's still holding its 200-day moving average. I need to get above 312, for the possible push back up to 316 and 318. Let's slow little builder. I'm not really a fan of Google. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was never really a fan of Google. Tesla, we already talked about Tesla already, right? All right, let's see. 1 hour. 1 hour time frame on that. Which one I got set up on this one? Do I got the long setup on this one? Ah, come on. God dang. Alright, it's 12 hour, 1 hour long. Oh, here we go. On that one, even that got back above his trend line, just like SPY. Tesla's back above his trend line, still setting up for something coming. Just got to get above that. Remember that level we talked about? Get above 1750 plus. Because he tried to run up to 420. Came back on down, but you still are holding this trend line. And that wedge is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So don't count Tesla out either. Don't count that one out. Because once you get that break above that 417, I mean, you got room to run up towards 420s, 425s, hell, even back up to the 430s. So I wouldn't count Tesla out either. So which ones we went over? All right, so Tesla, I'm writing them down too so I can remind you guys. Damn, where's my pen at? Oh, there we go. So the ones I say just definitely still keep on watch. I'm going to put down Tesla's for sure one. Did we say Meta? I think Meta still was a good one too, right? Yeah, oh yeah, Meta. Hell yeah, Meta I still think it has room to still push up. Oh, VIX, guys, hold up. My VIX just went off, 1810. So it's always good to have alerts. 1810, my alert just went off. Like I said, guys, Meta, watch that. If you are still interested in trading Meta, watch that 652 for that possible push. Because again, we just went over the 1 hour from 652. All you need is an $8 push to get you up to 60. That'll be your second leg up. That'll give you your two-legged pull-up for today on Meta. So keep that on watch for a possible push on Meta towards the upside. Because again, you already had one leg here from the 40s up to 52s, and then we could go for that next leg up towards 660s. So again, keep your eyes peeled on Meta. We're already above 652 already, because I want to set an alert. What is that? 652. I'll put 652.70. So just let you know, kind of remind us that we're going in the right direction. So I'll put 652.70. So that let us know we're going in the right direction on the long side. All right, so I got my alert set here. So we're looking for that 52.70 breakout. So I already got my alert set on that one. All right, what else? Tesla, we're waiting on that one. Tesla, we're still waiting on that 1750 push. Nvidia, we got to get above that 197.63. I want to see this. I want to see if those bears going to try to take out this 1810 on VIX. Because like I said, if we could get that yank, that successful and hard yank underneath on VIX, that should help SPY go for that continuation push. But like I said, keep in mind, this is going to be a little crucial level on VIX. And then remember, that level is going to be equivalent to SPY's level. So what level is that? Would that be around 93.50-ish? Let's see. Let me mark it off. Yeah, a little bit underneath 93.50. A little bit underneath it. But for my longs, you want VIX to crack 1810. 10. Notice how buyers started to step in. Remember I told you guys it's going to be crucial because buyers may try to utilize this level until we get underneath it. So buyers may try to go up, try to utilize it for support and try to push back up. You need those sellers to take it out. We need to fall underneath 1810. So buyers may try to hold up, which is going to cause SPY to pull back. So I don't want to set alert twice. Let me see. I'm gonna put it twice. I'm gonna put it twice because we know that's the damn. See, by the time I'm about to put it, look down, pull right back down. I'm just about to put it, and it yank back down to 1812. God dang, was no point in about to put an alert. I was just literally about to do it. Yep, never mind. Let's see. Did we close underneath? Wait. Did we close underneath it for this next counter that just came in? Look like we gapped underneath it. Ooh. That ain't good for longs. Oh, there it is. We just talked about it. That was beautiful. Let's see, can they keep them underneath? Boy, look how perfect that was, Mike. Look how perfect that was. Look how perfect the gap down was. Look how perfect my price point was. Right underneath 1810. That was perfect. Damn, that was spot on. Damn, that was a spot on. They gapped down right underneath the price point I told. And look, it's still what I told you. Underneath 1810. Let's see, can we get an aggressive pull? If we get an aggressive pull, we should begin to bounce, a push on SPY. Man, come on, man. Mike, they don't know. And perfectly. Look how perfectly that candle started to form underneath my price point at 1810. 1810 got aggressive. Whoo, that was spot on. Boy, wasn't that spot on. Jeez Louise, that was perfect. And the volatility was spot on. Let's make sure it ain't a fake out. Let's make sure they hold it. Because I don't want it to be a fake out. Because I know this is the first 5 minute candle. And I know we're starting to pull, but they need to hold it. Because what I don't want to see is a trap. So let's make sure it's confirmed. We got about how many minutes till the candle close out? We got about 4 minutes. We want to make sure that candle stays red. Because what we don't want to see is a fake out. Fake crack down. We don't want to see this bad boy go right back on up. We don't want to see upper shadow and that body that candle get back on top. We want to confirm and make sure that those buyers, sellers going to stay underneath 1810. I don't want to see a trap. I want to see this confirmed that we falling underneath this. Right now, so far, we holding. I just don't want to see a fake candle look like it's going to fall, but then it goes right back up. I want confirmation. So far, we got it. Oh, no, Primo. I'm sorry, boss. I was too busy calling out VIX. VIX was still pulling. So it looked like it's still confirming. Down. So it looked like we're still confirming. We should be pushing on SPY. I told you guys. I told you. PLTR. Let me check it out, boss. They thought I was lying about that 1810. I said, Mike, y'all were my witness. Crucial. Y'all were my witness. I said, what we want to look for, I said longs. What we need to see happen is a crack underneath 1810. And I said, what we want to see is aggressive pullback. We got right underneath 1810 and got an aggressive pullback. That wasn't spot on. But let's make sure we stay underneath it. Because now, too, 1810 is going to fall and now there's going to be resistance. Now we can utilize that as a bull trap. Because we want more downside on VIX. That's going to equal more upside on SPY. So let's just make sure it's not going to be a fake. Let's make sure we stay underneath it, confirm it. So far, so good. We underneath it. All right, let me check out PLTR for my for boss man over here. Let me check out PLTR. How we looking? See what I mean? I don't want no fake. Don't fake it. Keep them underneath. So, but I don't want the buyers going back up. That's what I was saying. I don't want to fake out. Don't fake it. They gotta stay underneath it. Stay underneath it. PLTR. Let me see. And SPY meta guys, like I told you, watch that 652 level. PLTR. How we looking on here? I see a bull flag pattern on PLTR. Let's see. I see a potential bull flag setting up. Holding above 134. Oh, it moved. Okay, so it moved by $2 increments. So Primo, are you going long or short, boss? Because if you're going long, As long as they hold 134, we're gonna need that break of 136. From 136 back up to the 138s to 140s. Because you do have a bull flag setup on it. You definitely have a bull flag setup. Okay, sure. Oh, okay, so we need to fall back underneath 134. Alright. So we need a 134 crack. So yeah. At least 134.50 down to 134. So we need that pullback. Yeah. I mean, you do have room to pull back down. You do have room to pull back down. So let's see how we can get the ball rocking and rolling on that one. Where's the lows on it? So we need to fall underneath 34.18. That's where your lows at on that 1 hour. I think it's 34.18, correct? Lows. Showing 34.20. Let me see. Well, regardless, we need to crack down underneath 134 point period. Alright, let's see. Looks like it's starting to yank too. So let's see. Crack underneath. I'm gonna set 2 alerts. So one for the lows that I have on my 1 hour, which is 134.20. From 134.20 back down to the 134s. And it looks like we're starting to pull back already, Primo. So let me set one. I'm gonna set 2 alerts. All right, by the time I set it, like we may pull back down to it. Good lord. It's already getting aggressive on the pullback. By the time I set it's gonna hit. Like it's gonna hit it. Let me see. Because it is over. I mean, right now it is overextended. So I see what you mean. It is overextended. So we do have room to pull back underneath that 134. So 134 back down. Let's see. I got 2 alerts setting up right now, boss. Let's see. Can we get this 134 crack? 134 crack. So I got 2 alerts set. I got the lows at 134.20, and then from that 134.20, we need that 134. Because the VWAP isn't all the way back until 133.64. So I see what the VWAP is on the 1 hour. Hey, Aussie, good morning, my queen. I say good morning. Good afternoon, my beautiful queen. And tell my guy Tango I say what's up, and let me give him some love too. And my guy and my mentor Primo. Shout out for my other goats coming into the building too. Shout out to Primo and Aussie and Tango and all of them. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. So let me hurry up and help my guy Primo. So let's see. We need to get a crack of 134.20. That's where we had a little bounce at. So 134.20. If we can crack that, then we have room to fall right back down into the 134s. Because the VWAP isn't all the way back down towards that until 133.60. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go a little below that. I'm going to put 133.50. So let's see, can we get can we get a 50 cent pullback? Starting with 134 crack for sure. So let's see. So I got 2 specific levels on the downside coming up. Alright, first 134.20. We need to crack underneath that one. I clearly see it. Alright, let me go to my 5-minute time frame on that one. Let me see how we looking. See right here, guys. But then think about it with VIX. You're still underneath that 1810. Still underneath 1810. We just need to trap those buyers. Meta! God dang! Everything moving. Meta moving. I told y'all I watch Meta. Bam! I told y'all. There you go with Meta. There you go, your Meta 652. Just screamed it out. So let's see, can we go for the fill up? Let's see, can we go for that push from 652s up towards that 660? So let's see, can it go for that aggressive? Let's see, can it go for that bullish push? That'll be your second leg up. Remember, we talked about a 2-legged pull up on Meta. On Meta. 2-legged pull up. Remember, we did our measure move. So let me go ahead and take those blocks off so y'all know what to look at. Alright. So y'all know what the next level. Y'all know what the target level that we anticipating on Meta is going to be up towards that 660 or close to it. So we already know the intended target. Let me go to PLTR on my, let me see my 15-minute time frame. PLTR real quick. PLTR. How we looking? So I'll make sure I don't see anything getting in the way that can prevent it from pulling back. Let me see if I can go see anything else. Yeah, it's gonna be right around that 134.20. We need to crack 134.20 because that's where we had that bounce at. We need to crack 134.20. It's like we got to move in different sections. So what we need is to crack 134.50s down to the 134.20s, and then from that level down to the 134s. So right now it's like we're in this little range. We're in a consolidated range, kind of ping-ponging back and forth. So I see what they're doing. So it's like the buyers are trying to stay above 134.50. and your tops is at around 135. So we need to crack 134.50. Yeah, we need to come out of this little range, this little channel that we in. Yep. Because it's back and forth. I see it. Yeah, Primo. So yeah, boss, we need to we definitely want to crack back below 134.50, down towards that 134.20, because that's where the lows was at, where you bounce, and then into the 134s. But 134.50 we definitely want to take out, because it looked like what they're trying to do at this time, they're trying to hold a range between 134.50 to 135, because 135 is resistance. So we gotta crack below 134.50. We gotta crack out of that range on the downside. So we need an aggressive pullback. We need to pull back underneath that, take that flow out, and then from that we should go for the pullback down to 134.20. So what I'm gonna do is, Lord, so many areas on this, so choppy. Yeah, no problem, boss. So I'm gonna set an alert to see, can we get the 134.50 pullback? Because again, right now it look like it's battling in between a 50-cent range, in between 134.50 to 135. So it's like it's ping-ponging back and forth. The sellers at 135 trying to prevent the buyers from breaking out, and the buyers are trying to hold at 134.50. So once we crack that, we need to come down to the lows of 134.20. From that level, then you'll be falling back down to the 134s. But yeah, it's like it's in a little range right now, Primo. No problem at all, boss. But yeah, it's like it's right now it's ping-ponging. So it looks like we've been in this range since what time? For about damn near 2 hours. Since 12 o'clock. It's like it's been ping-ponging back and forth between those two areas. So yeah, we definitely want to fall underneath 34.50. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Since 12 o'clock. That's what I said. We've been, yeah, since 12 o'clock we've been in there. That's what it looked like. 12 o'clock we've been in that same exact range. Yep, since 12 o'clock. Look like buyers are trying to hold it. But I know you're trying to go for a short. So we definitely got to take out that 34.50. I mean, you can see it right here. Every time we come around 34.50, buyers step back in, try to bounce it back on up. They get back above 34.50, they try to bounce it right back on up. So yeah, we need to take out 34.50. We need to take it out. Take that floor away, and then take those lows away, 34.20. Then you get to 34. But yeah, we definitely want to crack out of that range. So I'm gonna set another alert, Primo, just to see can we get that pullback and crack underneath that 34.50 for sure. So I got 3 alerts set on this bad boy now. 3 alerts. All right, that's gonna be below. All right, so I got 3 alerts. First, kicking off with 34.50. So I got my alert set. It will trigger off once it does hit it. All right, SPY starting to turn, because you got VIX trying to go right back on, right towards that 1810, which is causing SPY to turn back a little bit. Meta, I still think got room to push. I still think Meta still has room to still push to the upside. And keep in mind, guys, this is power hour, so you're gonna see a lot of manipulation. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth. So just be mindful of that. A lot of back and forth. About to see what's about to happen, because I told you guys, VIX, that 1810 was gonna be crucial. Watch that 1810. It's gonna be back and forth even with that price point. Sellers trying to stay underneath it, buyers trying to reclaim it. Again, if we want to see more upside on SPY, we gotta stay underneath 1810 on VIX. Need to turn that bad boy into resistance for that continuation sell-off, because that's gonna help SPY. It's gonna help it hold. So if you notice how you get rejected at 1810. And you notice how you're trying to hold right at 693 on SPY. So you see the equivalency between the two. So that means that if VIX holds 1810 on the downside, that means we should be trying to hold on top of 693 SPY on the upside. So So just keep that in mind. Stay underneath 1810. Let's get that continuation pullback. Lose 18, fall back into the 17s. Because the further we get away from 1810, the better. Because we don't want to play around it. We don't want to give buyers no opportunities to try to build their way back on, around that level and try to use it again for support to try to create a floor back up. You want to keep stuffing them. You want to keep trapping them. We want those sellers to keep trapping those buyers right at 1810 for that nice little pullback. Because that's going to help SPY continue up. See, right here, they doing good. Keep trapping them. Keep trapping them. I see upper shadow. Keep trapping them. 1810, 1810, 1810. Keep trapping them. Keep trapping. Like I said, what we want to do is get away from it. Because we don't want to play around it too much. Because we don't want to give we do not want to give the buyers the opportunity to try to find a way to climb up to it. We want to get away from it. See what I mean? Keep trapping them. Oh, let me put PLTR on my list so I can just watch the prices. Cause I know the prices that we need. So I'm gonna put PLTR on my list. Where we at right now? Bid. See, yeah, we right back above 134.70s into the 134.70. So what I want to see is 134.50s. I want to see those cents start to come down. I want to see it crack underneath 60s. I want to see it fall back into the 50s. So right now it's still trying to hold. So I got PLTR on watch too. And keep in mind, guys, again, we going towards power hour, so we'll see what's gonna happen. It's gonna get a little tricky. And don't forget, we got earnings coming out today. We do have earnings, so be mindful of that. We do have earnings, NVIDIA earnings. And then tomorrow, I think should be CRWV tomorrow. CRWV. All right. So far, it still look like they trapping them still at 1810 on VIX. Look like they still trapping them. We just got to get away from it. Like I said, I want to see a fall underneath 18. I want to see it get away from that. I just want to see a nice flush. I want to flush away from it. I want to see $18. I want to see back into the 17s. I want to see us get away from 1810. Because I don't want those buyers getting enticed to try to think they can get back above that price point. I want as much fear at 1810 on the buying side, bull trap, as much as possible. Scare the crap out of them. Let them know that they cannot get back above that price point at all. So we want to create fear on that and writing fear in them. Meta, I still think got room to still squeeze his way up close towards that 60. And that bad boy is still pushing. Just telling you guys, be mindful. Still think you got room to still keep going. Let's see. Because you have gotten above that 652 level that we talked about. What it was, 652.70? Something like that. Still pushing. So don't count, told you, don't count Meta out. Meta still probably can go on that second leg. Ooh, keep pulling. There you go, baby. Pull down to the 18s. Yeah. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Get them, yeah. Kick them out of the 18s. Kick them out of the 18s into the 17s. Let's go. Let's go. The more you get away from 1810, the more that bad boy is going to keep getting excited and keep pushing his way closer towards the 94s, 95s. That's why I told shorts to be careful on that. That's why I was telling shorts to be careful. Don't get caught in no traps. The SPY still has a lot of room to still push up towards the upside. And I told you, the more aggressive that got at 1810 on down, the more aggressive it's going to possibly get on SPY to go up. There go Meta, now at 653. So putting us where? $7 away from 60? I told y'all don't take your eyes off of Meta. What about Tesla? Are we getting back on top? We still at what? 416. Still waiting on that 417, 417.50 push. How we looking on PLTR? PLTR still starting to get a little weak. I want to start seeing 50 cents down to 40 cents. My alert should go off right around 50 cents. That'll be my first alert. So about 7 cents on down. 7 cents on down. Let's see, can we get it? Come on. I'm watching like 5 different stocks, guys. Like 5 to 6 different stocks. I'm watching Meta. I'm watching NVIDIA, Tesla. What else was I watching? IWM. What we had on IWM? Let me take a quick look at that one too. How we looking on that one? Start to turn right back down. I still think they're gonna have a bottom somewhere around at 64, because I still think IWM still got some room for some upside. I'm not saying today. I'm talking about going into tomorrow and Friday. Well, I think it's gonna pull back down to some type of bottoms, a good little key area where buyers gonna step back in and reverse it. Right now the 65 is gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be some strong resistance at 65 right now. So I'm anticipating a little pullback away from it real quick, but you know, keep that the range maintained. Come on, sellers, come on. I told you that damn 1810 is like a magnet. That's why I say we need to get away from it. It's gonna keep yanking up to it, pulling down to it, yanking up to it, pulling down to it. This part right here is gonna. I'm telling you, y'all gonna lose y'all freaking mind right here. Y'all gonna catch a headache right here. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be back and forth. It's like a magnet. That's what I told you. I told you that 1810 was gonna be crucial on VIX. I told y'all that. It's like a damn magnet. That's why I said we need to get away from it. Because buyers gonna try to push back up to it. Sellers gonna try to yank it back down. It's just gonna be back and forth around 1812. I mean 1810. I'm sorry, 1810. How we looking on PLTR? Okay, PLTR starting to get a little weak underneath the 60s. 134.60. Oh, we're almost about to hit my target. My alert. We're almost at 50 cents. We're almost at 50 cents, Primo. 134.50. We're almost there. After that, we got 134.20. All right, come on, sellers. Come on, sellers. Got to do this for my guy, man. I got to do this for my guy. Come on, sellers. Let's see 134.50. What else we looking at? IWM, I still think, yeah. See, like I said, I want us to get. I'm looking at it from a long standpoint, but I don't think we're gonna break out at 265 just yet. I think we're gonna pull back first, so I'm not gonna chase that. I want to see a pullback back down towards the between 64, 62s, something like that. Was that PLTR? All right, PLTR 134.50. My alert just hit, Primo. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I want to start to see 134.40, because next alert I got is 134.20. 134.20 is my next alert. So it looks like we're starting to turn a little bit. Like I said, I'm not chasing these tops on IWM. I want to see a pullback down towards the 134s, the possibly 134s, 264s to 262s. I want to see, can we hold these bottoms if we do go for a possible little double bottom. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I just hate when it gets closer to us power hour, because I've been wanting to just because you don't know what's gonna happen. Yep, and look, there go VIX right back on top of 1810. See, I told you power hour, that manipulation is crazy. I told you manipulation is crazy. I told you that was gonna be a beast. That 1810 was gonna be a beast. 1810 was gonna be a beast. What we looking like on PLT right now? Oh, we're about to hit my next alert, Primo. Here we go, 134.20. My alert should go. All right, there go to your 134.20. All right, down to the 134s. That's gonna be my next alert. There it is. My alert number 3 about to hit. And my fourth one should be 33.50. It's about to hit it. About to hit it, 134 itself. Come on, 134, that's my third alert. Come on, man. Hit it. All right, it's alert number 3. All right, Primo. The next one I got down is going to be right where the VWAP is. That's going to give you around 133.60 to 133.50. So 3 alerts just went off on PLTR so far. So 3 alerts just hit. Let me see. How we looking? Perfect. Ooh. Shout out to Primo. There it is, boss. There it is. There it is. I got one more alert to hit. 133.60 down to 133.50. Somewhere in that bracket. So it look like y'all like one more to go. Let's see, can you get it? That last pullback. Last pullback down towards that 33.60, 33.50. Primo, you got it? Did you catch it, boss? So far we hit the first 3 alerts. First 3 alerts. 2-legged pullback on that one so far. Let's see, can we get that next leg down towards that 33.50? Shout out to Free. We got it. You called it, boss. Yes, sir. We cracked that 50 level. That's what we needed first to get the ball rocking and rolling. Then those lows at 34.20. Then 34 itself. And we got one more possible level to go. Right where that 9 EM is at. That's like right around, again, 133.60 to 133.50. It's like one more to go. One more. As long as they stay underneath 134. That'll be one more leg down. There we go. 80. 20 cents to go. About 20 to 30 cents to go. There's one more. Yep, boom. Yep, look. Right to the VY, boss. Bam. Right to it. That's crazy. Yeah, we called that one out. That was a good pullback, a good short. Shout out to you, Pre. Shout out to you, Primo. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful play. Nice little bear flag pattern on that one. Nice little bear flag. Now, guys, another thing I do, so I don't overcomplicate myself with too many things, looking at a chart, looking at this, I'll just look at my watch list. Look, this is all I do, guys. I go right here to my watch list. All I was doing, looking at PLTR, at the bids and the ask, I knew what he needed. I already knew the numbers. That's why I marked that. That's why I marked off my alerts. I knew what he needed. And all I did was count everything down. I counted everything down to a science. I just, like I said, dealing with blue chips for a long time, you know, with this level, I just know how to read the numbers. I'm just used to the personality of each single one and how they move. PLTR, all we did was look at the charts to identify what we needed on that one. I mean, that was just clean and cut on what we needed on that. So let's see. Still underneath 134. Still underneath 134. That was a beautiful pullback, though. That was beautiful on that one. Tesla couldn't hold. I'm looking right at that one, too. So we back underneath 416. I already had a feeling IWM was going to pull back because, like I said, 265 was too strong. So I still think it's going to pull back down towards the, I want to say 264 to possible 262s. Like I said, I wouldn't mind 262, somewhere below double bottom, but maintain a range going into tomorrow. I wouldn't mind that. So right now we're already at 264. And like I told you guys, VIX, I told you, watch that 1810. Told you that was going to be a hell of a beast. We just needed to get away from it so it wouldn't entice buyers to get back on top of it. That's the only thing. All right, let's see. Could I do a quick scalp? Let me see. I hate trading towards the end of the damn shift. But let me see if I can do a quick. It's already moving. Let me see if I can Herb try to do it. I have to be in and out on this though. Quick in and out. Let me see if I can Herb catch it. And yeah, and I'm using tomorrow's contracts, guys, so I'm not using today's contracts. It's too close. Hell no. That's too damn close. towards closing, I ain't about to risk that. Hell to the no. Negative, I ain't doing that crap. I'm setting myself up for suicide doing that crap. See if they can grab my damn orders. I'm trying to get them to grab it. Because what I was trying to do, guys, I was just trying to see, can I go for the little quick pullback down towards like 64. Just a little quick little scalp from these levels here all the way back down towards that VWAP. I'm still trying to do it if I can get them to grab my damn orders. I keep entering in over and over and over. I might have to wait for a little bounce or something for them for those sets to pull back, pull up to me. Because right now you're trying to bounce right at that 64.50. Right at 64.50. What time it is? Got 2 minutes till we close out. Come on, man. It's not grabbing my orders. Like I said, it's just a quick little scalp, guys. And I mean, ain't nothing quick in and out. I just want to see, can we go for that pull back underneath 64.50 down to 64. Just a little quick pullback. Nothing. Just want to see if I can quickly do it. What we got left on this count? 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Because I know it's power hour. I know it's, especially around this time, it's about to be 3:30. I already know this manipulation time coming up in about 30 minutes. Just know it's going to be a deal. But it does look like we can still pull back up. There you go. And it's still including my damn order. Alright, let me see if I catch it. Let me see, can we get a quick bounce back up towards this area and get, I want to see one quick green candle up real quick. Because it should. Come on, man. Oh, you bit. I was trying to see if I catch a green candle up real quick into like a little trap and then back down. Because once we push up, it should pull that contract back down so I don't chase it. I want to see, can we get one little quick green candle up real quick. Right back up like this way real fast so it can, god damn it, it's still not. Because I was trying to play the trap. I was trying to see, can we bounce her up real quick, trap the buyers, and then go for the next leg down. Let me see, can we get it though? I'm gonna see, can we get it? Because I thought I was about to do it, but god dang it. Don't say. Sorry about to start pulling, man. Can y'all just give me one little trap to really just. Because one thing, well, when it comes down to puts, I don't like chasing red candles. That's one thing. I like green. Like I said, I always do the opposite of one another. I like green candles for puts, and I like red candles for calls. So, in other words, I like waiting for like possible setup for like red to green or green to red. That type of, if it makes sense. So, instead of entering down here where I can get trapped on the little possible bounce back up, I'd rather, them get caught in a trap back on down. Now, y'all get what I'm saying? See what I mean? If I would have got in down here, I would have, my contracts would have been going down lower, meaning I could have had a better entry. That's what I'm saying. See? So I was waiting on the green counter to come in. So, waiting on the green counter to come in, see if we can set up a trap, keep pushing. Because I want to keep going. Keep going. Where we at right now? What's that next possible area? What's that? Oh, that 268, right? That was that pre-market area, right? Correct. Right around that area. I want to say a quick little push up, then a possible little trap. I want to make sure we stay underneath it. Quick little trap. Let me see if I can do it. So like I said, I like to wait for the opposite candles to show up. Well, again, my contracts are pulled down. My contracts become cheaper. My risk becomes lower, where I have more reward than risk. Because again, what about if I would have bought down here and it bounces back on up? That means I would have been buying at a higher area what I could have been buying in a lower area. Because your contracts are going to adjust, especially your put contracts. Because once those green candles start to form in, your put contract starts to go down. Let me see what it's going to do. I know it's going to be a little tricky right here. Because we are underneath. And I know it's going to be a manipulative. Damn it, I was trying to get it all the way up. God dang it, didn't grab it. Oh man, it didn't grab my order. I did it twice. I was waiting for it to push up this way, and I had my order set. The sellers didn't come down to it. God dang, man. Now you see what I was trying to do, guys? I was trying to wait for the trap. I had my order set up here, but it didn't. Ah, man. I tried. I was trying to catch them low. I was trying to catch the best traps possible. Now, why was I trying to go for an entry here? Because like I said, guys, why do you think I always have my line set in place? Because again, what was old support can now be what resistance, and now can be a trap. So I was waiting on green candles to push back on up, trap the buyers, and then reverse back on down to go even lower. That's what I was trying to do. Now you see why I use my lines and my price points, because I try to go for good entries, without trying to mess myself up. I try to look for good entries and good setups. I'll still hold. Let me see. It might still do it. It's got about what? How many minutes before this candle close out? Shit, about 5 seconds. All right, so it's still holding up. All right, let me see. Still trying to hold on top of this 50, 64.50. Right here. All right. This area gets a little tricky. I know it gets a little tricky. But what I'm doing is I'm familiarizing myself with the 64.50 and the top part. Man, I want to see like one little bounce up real quick. I might not even get it, man. I might not get it. I was trying to do it, man, but god dang it. They just never came down to my damn orders. Because, again, what I was going to do was play up here all the way back down to 64. And if we crack 64, I was going to hold it. I was going to hold it down even lower. I mean, well, no, 64 is right here. I'm sorry. 64. Man, look, it's doing it. Son of a... God dang it, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to go for the next leg down, man. And they grab my orders. You dirty... That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna ride that next leg down towards the 64s, and if we were to crack the VWAP, I was gonna see, can we pull back down to the low areas all the way down towards the 63, 62s. That was my initial goal, to see if I can try to go for a quick little pullback this way. I was trying to do it, guys. I was trying to do it, man. They just didn't grab my orders. God dang it, man. I was trying to do it. And see, god dog, man, now they doing it. Then look, see, exactly what I was trying to do. Ride it down to the VWAP, down towards that 64, and they doing it already. Oh, man. All because they didn't grab my orders up here. And they doing exactly what I wanted it, what I was expecting it to do. Cause like I said, I wasn't gonna hold it for long. I was gonna do a quick scalp down to the 64 level. How much I would have made? I mean, it's not even really moving a lot anyway. Even on that contract though, that was like a few dollars though. Let me see if they're gonna go for a harder pull. Contract didn't move a lot. Yep, crack that 200 down towards that 64. How are we gonna PLTR? Oh, PTR got right back above. Oh no, we still underneath. What was that level we needed? Primo, did my alert go off yet? Oh, it didn't hit it yet. Oh no, it didn't hit it. It looked like it's about to. Look like they're trying to go for another leg down on PLTR underneath the VWAP. Damn, so it look like they're trying to look. They may, if we can get this 133.50 crack. I mean, that'll be back down towards 33. Cause I see up a shadow. It looked like this bad boy wants to tumble all the way back down this way. So it looked like they're trying to go for another pullback coming. I can't believe that, man. It's my damn. Right down to the they suck for that one. I was trying to do it before the market closed. I was trying to see, can we get a pullback all the way down towards 264. And damn, look like we started to turn again underneath 1810 again. Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, I see what it's doing. Hold on. I see what they setting up. I see what they setting up. See exactly what they setting up for now. It's all late, but I see it now. Yeah, okay, now that makes sense. So that means that now we could be setting up for a possible harder drop coming. Possible harder drop. Let's see, can we get it? Because if y'all notice, SPY bounced off my trend line. So that means that remember that old level we talked about? Turning resistance into support. You came down towards that 693. Held right on top of that trend line. Going for that trend line bounce. Same thing that happened with VIX. Ran up towards this trend line. Got rejected. Pulled back down. Hit the trend line. Pulled back down. So it looked like we may be setting up for a harder pullback coming. So, yeah, it looked like a harder pullback is on his way. God dang it, man. IWM messed me up. That's messed up. Yeah, they messed me up. I mean, we should be initiating this next pullback coming. That's what we should be doing. We should be seeing a further fade coming. I mean, the way we setting up right now, it should be a further fade. I mean, look how the way we starting the arc. Starting the cup. It should be coming. Another pullback should be coming, possibly coming. And while that pullback is occurring, we should be pushing up on SPY towards that 94. So we should be possibly pushing up towards 93.50 up to 94 on SPY. I mean, I know it's cutting close because you got about 20 minutes to the damn market close. So let's see, could they go for this 20-minute possible squeeze? Yeah, we just talked about VIX, Jenna. Yeah, the 1810. Because right now, VIX is still on a downtrend setup. See, as long as VIX stays on a downtrend setup, Jenna, SPY is going to stay on the continuous uptrend. So as long as we keep pulling back, the next thing we should be seeing is 93.50 up to 94. That should be the next level that SPY should be trying to push its way up to as VIX pulls back down towards 18. That's what we should be seeing. And I know it's cutting close because you got about only 20 minutes to the damn market close. I don't know why they wait till the last minute to do this crap. But they may have been doing this on purpose. So they wouldn't catch a deeper pullback towards the end of the market. So they can hold some type of level going into tomorrow. So they probably purposely did that. Alright, so let's see. We should be falling back down to 18. And this bad boy should be pushing up to 93.50 to 94. That should be happening. And there you go with the further pullback we just talked about on VIX. By the time I said it's going to probably hit it, huh? So they're going to pull back all at the last minute. Let's see, can we get it? So that should be the next one. Next targets we should be hitting on SPY. That should be the next possible targets because VIX is still pulling. VIX is still pulling. How we looking on PLTR? Because, man, PLTR, I would, if they fall back on 33.50, I mean, I would catch it all the way back down to 33 in about 20 minutes if I could do it. I was trying to do a CR with IWM, but they didn't catch my damn orders. Because, again, I have my order set right here for the bull trap, but they didn't go all the way up to it. So they want to miss my orders. I was trying to go for a quick scalp on it. Where we at on PLTR? I'm still watching that 33.50. That bad. Let me see, because I swear, I don't mean to swear, but if we crack, I'm telling you, that 33.50, I'm just I know it's gonna be risky. I'm telling you, if we crack or get right around that 33.50 and start, I'm telling you, all right. Y'all think I'm lying? All right, I'm looking right at the prices. All right, let's see where we at. All right, let me see. Y'all start BSing. And it hit it, right? 33.50. It hit the damn 33.50. Where we at on it right now? Just like we talked about, 33.50 with possible room to fall. Because I want to see, can we go for this 33.50 all the way on down towards damn near, what is that, 32.50? 33, because that 200 day is all the way down towards 32. Ooh, buddy. Oops. Try to see how far we can fall. Yeah, down towards 33. So 50 cents down. About 50 cents. 50 cents on down. Where we at right now? Yeah, we're right underneath the 50. All right, cool. I had to look at my other chart guys on my end, because I know I'm not gonna be able to see what y'all real quick, because I'm bouncing from chart to chart. So my bad. So I'm just trying to get it established real quick. Yeah, Primo, there you go, boss. We just talked about it. 33.50. It hit the targets. All four of them. 34.50, 34.20, 34 itself, and down to that 33.50. It hit all four targets. All four targets. That's crazy. It hit all four targets. That's insane. All four targets. I wonder, can we crack 33 all the way down towards the 32.50s? Come down to the 200-day moving average. Kind of do like a little gap fill from the 9 MA to that 20 MA. I know I'm cutting for time, like 15 minutes. Definitely cutting for time on this. I mean, I have to be quick. I have to be fast with this crap if I was to do it. Let me see. I'm trying to put all my God dang it. I'm trying to get my my time frames together real quick. Hold up. 5 minutes. All right, where we at? It's gonna have to be quick. I want to see, can we get a little 50? If I get a 50-cent pullback, bump it, I'll take it. 33.50 down to the 33s, and I mean, even if we go even lower than that, I mean, I'll ride it all the way down to this. I'll ride it all the way down on that. Pause on that. Pause. Just that cutting so close to the damn market closing. Good Lord, man. Why they gotta do this at the last damn minute? It's gonna be risky. I'm gonna try to go snake skin Randy, guys. Nope, it's not a bounce. Let's see. Yes, it's gonna be risky as shit. I know it's gonna be risky. I know it's gonna be hella risky. Yep, it's starting to bounce back too on the 33.50. Let me see real quick. I know we bouncing back up. I'm watching it. Right back up to the VWAP testing. I'm cutting so close towards the end of this market. Like, say anything can happen. Yeah, see, we're underneath. Yeah, boss. See, we're still curling. See, like I said, VIX is downtrending. SPY is uptrending. So the target areas I have before the close, the possible areas is 93.50 up to 94. So those are the possible areas I have before we close out to see, can we hit it. That's going to be the next possible targets on SPY in about 13 minutes. So you still got VIX. Look like we're going to be cracking 18. VIX look like it's going to crack 18. So you got about 2 little more targets to go on that one. 2 targets. 93.50 up to 94. That should be your next possible targets, guys. Damn. PLTR is moving back up, though. Let me see. It's bouncing right off of 33.50, so let me see. I'm cutting close. This is kind of scary. This is scary. This is nerve. Oh, and it's squeezed up, too. It's a good thing I didn't jump in. Oh, shit. Oh, good thing I didn't do it. I saw that squeeze back to the upside. It went from 33.50 up to 33.80. That's why I said, boy, when it gets close towards the end of the market, man, it gets a little, yeah, let me take my hands off of that one. Yeah, that was that was a clear sign. Don't do that. Take your hands off of that one. I almost shot myself in the foot with that crap. Almost. I still think SPY gonna hit 93.50. I'm still waiting on it. It's close to it. It's by. Right by for my longs. You're almost there, guys. Almost there, because it look like VIX is aiming to crack below that 18. So just keep that in mind. We start cracking below 18. We should start to get that push up at 93.50. Ah, man. I would have had a good little trade. I mean, a good little set up on IWM. Like I said, I was trying to get up here, but couldn't catch it. Couldn't catch it, man. Yeah, PLTR held 33.50, so yeah, that was good thing I avoided that damn trap. I almost did it too. I was that close. I was that close. Yep, so 37, about 30 seconds about to close out. Look like it's still holding 33.50. I see the VWAP still holding, but let me see. Boy, that's the only thing I hate about Power when towards the end of the market close and it gets very, very tricky and very manipulated quick. It gets very scary because, I mean, sometimes you'll get a burst of volatility out of nowhere towards the end of the market. Like they're trying to, especially with SPY. SPY likes to normally do it too. See what I mean? See? There go your alert. Bam. There it is. So 93.50 hit. And then from 93.50, 94. I told you gonna try to go for that possible squeeze towards the end of the market. I told you I was gonna possibly happen. I told you towards the end of the market. Oh yeah, they going for a certain area. That's why I was telling y'all, be mindful of them. Ah, freak Tesla. God dang, they all moving. Let me see. Oh, you bastards. You doing this all at the last minute. Ah, you dirty MFers, bro. Why at the last minute? Why towards the end of the market? I hate when they want to do this at the end. God dang, I hate when they do this crap. It's so annoying. They like to wait towards the end of the market to do something. How long we been talking about Tesla's 417 and 417.50? Towards the end of the damn market. I knew they were gonna pull something. I knew they were gonna pull something towards the end. Cause the way they were setting up, I knew they was gonna pull something towards the end of the market. Never fail. I had a feeling that was coming. Yeah, they missed. God dang it, bro. They took my focus off of Tesla because Tesla wasn't doing it at first. Then all of a sudden, volatility step in. I hate when they do this shit. It's so annoying, man, because, again, I was focused on Tesla the whole entire time, but it was chopping. There was no volatility. All of a sudden, here we go with the damn squeeze. Boy. And look at PLTR movement. See, it's just too much manipulation towards the end of the market. I told y'all be careful. I told you at the end of the market, it's manipulation all over the place. That's why I tell y'all be careful, especially puts. Man, I'm telling y'all, don't set yourself up to get hurt. Because I'm telling y'all, and as I was saying it, a burst of volatility came out of nowhere. Because I was just about to say, I said normally when the market is about to close, you sometimes get a burst of volatility out of nowhere. And look what happened. SPY, volatility. Tesla, volatility. And towards the end of the market closing. They wait the last damn minute for this. So let's see. So look like what their game plan is, what they're trying to do. Look like they're trying to play off of both of these last two 5-minute candles. But I'm trying to figure out like the setup on how they. Let me see. They're trying to play off of these last two 5-minute candles. They're trying to stay on top of it, but it's so overbought though. That's the thing. We'll see. Because if they get it back above 17... Because I'm watching it between 17 and 17.50. What time it is right now? We got about 2 minutes till this candle close out. Nah, they're starting to pull back already though. See, they're not holding. See, it's not holding. See, that's why I'm like, I know they was up to something. It's like it start getting, I told you guys, like towards the end of the market, it gets very manipulated. See, it looked like it was running up towards 17.50 to break, and then you got rejected. So something's about to happen. Something is about to happen. I mean, you still got VIX pulling back. I think SPY about to push. Because look what VIX is doing. VIX is still pulling back. So SPY's setting up for something. I think they're setting up the squeeze. Because, I mean, look what VIX is still doing. You know, you already cracked 18, falling on down. They set up the squeeze. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're about to set up the squeeze. Let's see. Let's see. That's what they're gonna do in the next 5 minutes. I think they're about to go for that squeeze up. Cause it ain't no way you holding like this and VIX is still falling. Nah, they setting up the squeeze. They definitely setting up the squeeze. They're trying to squeeze above that 93.50 up to that 94. Let me see if that's what they're gonna do. For the last 5 minutes of the market. Let me see if that's what they're gonna do. If they're gonna squeeze and blow past 93.50 up to that 94. Watch. I guarantee that's what they're doing. Cause there ain't no damn way. VIX still falls and SPY's just holding. They I guess what they're doing is setting up more traps. They're trying to trap all the zero DTEs. I guess they're trying to trap as many shorts as they can to go for more of a powerful push before it closes. Let's see. Let me see if that's what they're gonna do. Let me see real quick. Cause the last 5 minutes, something's about to happen. And look Tesla. See? 1750. See that? See, you gotta watch that crap. They set up. They guarantee they setting up for some they setting up for some bull crap going into next week. Not next week, tomorrow. Cause Tesla has to get back on top of 1750. Cause it's trying to hold that range between 1750 and 20 for a 20. So they're trying to close on top of it. Let's see if they're gonna close. Cause if you notice, you pulled back, but then that candle got right back on top of 1750. So their goal is to close on top because they're trying to stay in this range of 417, 420 going into tomorrow. Because buyers are trying to move their way back up to 430. Now watch SPY. Let's see if SPY gonna break past that 93.50 up to that 94. Yeah, they all setting up to do something toward the end at the last 5 minutes of the market. Let's see. They both setting up to do something. Watch. Mark my words. Mark my words. Watch this candle here. Let's see if that's what they're gonna do. Let's see can buyers get back above 93.50 and then go for that squeeze up towards 94. Let's see if that's what they're gonna do. I mean, Tesla already got Tesla closing above 1750, so we already know they're trying to hold an upper range on that note. I mean, they already survived. They already held 15 because if you notice, they're maintaining the $5 range with Tesla. 415, 420 with the mid area of 417.50. So they're already holding their $5 range. So Tesla's already set. They already got their set up going into tomorrow. So they're pretty much golden. 415 held, tops 420. So it's not gonna take a lot for them to squeeze up tomorrow. So I already know their game plan. I already know what they doing. I already know what their game plan is for Tesla. I already know what they're doing. But we'll see. I'm starting to pull back a little bit. Let's see. What we got left? Still 2 minutes. I just want to see what's about to happen. I just want to see the manipulation on what's going to happen. I mean, even off this 5 minute counter, to see what's really about to happen, what they're about to do. Let's see what's going to happen. Because trust me, that 93.50 is going to play some type of role. Either it's going to man resistance and you're going to get a yank back on down, or they're going to break above it and you're going to push up towards that 94. Something is about to happen. Tesla, watch that 1750. Watch that. Because as it's cutting closer and closer, watch. Just watch. Watch. It's like, I know what the funk Tesla trying to do. I know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing. I know what they're doing. I see what they're doing. I see exactly what they're doing. Let me see if they're going to succeed. Let me see what we got left a minute. Let me confirm that real quick on my 15. Let me confirm it real quick on the 15. Hold on. If that's what they planning on doing, on what I think they about to do. Going into tomorrow. If they doing what I think they about to do. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna snake skin Randy. I'll see. We'll see. It's a small risk. I'm gonna see. Well, we pulled back. I told you. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see what we get. What we got left? All right, so I told you. That's why I said. I told you guys. Watch that 9350. Watch 9350. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what they do. What they gonna do? I'm watching Spine. I'm watching Tesla. Before we about to close out. 40 seconds. I'm gonna take a little risk, a little baby risk. I'm gonna take a little baby risk. Like I said, it's cheap. I'm just playing. I'm playing to save, boss, just in case. Little small, little. You know, if it goes according to plan, cool. You know, I'm just doing a little small risk, nothing major. Nothing major, boss. Nothing major at all. Little tiny baby risk. Little small contract, I mean. Little baby contract. Because I just want to see if that's what they're trying to do going into tomorrow on Tesla. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, but if I'm right, we'll see. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. I'm gonna see how accurate it's gonna be. I did a small little contract on it. I just want to see if that's what they planning on doing. I just want to see, boss. Just want to see how correct yeah, that's why I'm staying on here right now, Primo. I'm gonna stay on with everybody to see what type of move is gonna happen on the video as well. Let me go to NVIDIA real quick. NVIDIA. Shit, where's it at? Oh, there we go. NVIDIA. It should be coming out. Should be today. NVIDIA, right? Because I don't think they moved their date. It should be today. I don't think they changed it. Yeah, guys, yeah, it should be today. Wednesday. NVIDIA, then tomorrow CRWV. I'm gonna definitely be watching that one too, for sure. Definitely be watching that one. But I'm about to see what's gonna happen with NVIDIA. We'll see. Excuse me. Let me see if I see any activity. So guys, I'm gonna be with you guys for like 15 minutes. After 4:15, I'll be rocking and rolling. I just want to see if we see any type of action. You know, earnings calls, because it should be coming out. Let me confirm, though, to make sure. Should be, yeah, NVIDIA should be out today. NVIDIA's earnings, we're starting to pull back already. Starting to pull back just a little bit. Let me just double check. NVIDIA's earnings should be today. NVIDIA's earnings date. All right. Any news? NVIDIA earnings on deck as tech stock rebounds. And also, I'm going to also watch the news just to see if they say anything too. But it should be today. Yep, walk for the 25th. Yep, confirmed. There we go. Yep, earnings calls. Wait, 2 o'clock. What the hell? Oh, release date after the market close. 4 o'clock, approximately. That's for the day, right? Yep. Yep, NVIDIA scheduled for report. 4th quarter, fiscal. Wednesday. Yeah, yep. Release time. Approximately 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Expectations say analysts are anticipating earnings to be roughly 1.52 to 1.53 per share. Well, $1.52, I'm sorry. $1.52 to $1.53 a share. Sorry. Yeah, so shares. Say anything? Anything yet? Anything? Go to CNBC. Make sure I don't see nothing else either. Looks like it's trying to rebound. S&P 500 back-to-back gains, Dow 300 points as NVIDIA rises. NVIDIA set to report quarterly results after the bell. Nothing yet. Said set to report, so they're waiting on results to come out. These are expectations. So no breaking news just yet. Guys. Nothing yet. I will alert y'all as soon as I see any type of breaking news. And I mean, also look like it's trying to rebound too. So look like we're trying to rebound. What's that? 194, 195. So let's see. Still no major activity. Like no major moves and shit. Let's see. Still waiting. I'm gonna keep refreshing my screen to see if I see anything. Nope. Nothing yet, guys. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Still got SPY holding that trend line. I'm telling you. They're trying to hold a specific price point. I'm telling you, watch. I'm telling you. Oh, so it looked like they're gonna try to get it towards the after the market close. Let me see. Cause that trend line is still holding. They still trying to aim for that 94. Even after the market close. Let's see. Nvidia, still don't see anything yet. Nothing yet on Nvidia. Still just still playing around this 195 level. Still nothing yet. 200 day movement is holding. I don't see anything major happening just yet. Cause SPY is setting up to do something. It's waiting on something. Because you didn't drop just yet, it's just still trying to hold its trend line like it's waiting on something. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Depending on what's about to come out on this, if that bad boy is about to blast up towards those highs. I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to see what's gonna happen. Cause SPY is setting up for something. It's gearing up. Cause look at the purpose setup. Look how just purposely setting up like this. Cause any other time, SPY will either reverse or something, like it'll do the opposite or just something to happen. But it's been holding this trend line even in after hours. It's holding like it's waiting on something. And that's why I'm just waiting between Nvidia and I'm still watching this setup. Because it's definitely waiting on something. If Nvidia comes out positive, it should be aiming back towards those high days. Back up towards these levels. That's what I'm just trying to see. If that's the game plan for this. Because if you notice, throughout the whole entire market, it held it steady. Knowing that earnings are coming out. Like they're just waiting on the results to come out. Again, if it's positive, it should give them that continuation push to the upside, which should push them towards that close to 700. If Nvidia earnings are good. And it looked like they've been planning on setting this up on purpose. Like they know what's about to come out. It's like they know. Because again, you just purposely hold this setup throughout the whole entire day. No major drops, no panics. It's like they know something. They know something. That's why I'm just watching this trend line. I'm just watching just to see what's about to take place. You got Nvidia starting to bounce back just a little bit. But I'm mainly watching SPY. Because I'm just very, very curious about this setup that's still been holding even in after hours. And then you still got VIX still falling, 1970. And that bad boy still falling. So I'm watching to see if that's what they're doing. To see if this is going to be that possible squeeze or that possible blast. I want to see if that's what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I want to see. Because, again, they held up this range for a reason. From intraday into after hours. Let's see. I just want to see. Still nothing, huh? 8 minutes. 3 or 4, 8. Still nothing yet. Still nothing yet, guys. I'm still waiting. Patiently waiting with you guys. And then tomorrow, CRWV. As far as economic goes, before I do head on out. No breaking news yet. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Nothing. All right. Let me hurry up and bring up the economics, guys, so I can get you guys prepared for tomorrow. Tomorrow being Thursday, I don't want to block the screen. I do apologize. Let me hurry up and try to do this before I see anything start to ramp. It looks like we're starting to ramp a little bit. Let me hurry up and try to go over this real quick. Come on. Before y'all do anything. Come on, man. Open up this damn thing. Jeez Louise. Anyway, tomorrow, 8:30, jobless claims, retail inventories, wholesale inventories. Natural gas at 10:30, and that should be it. So yeah, 8:30, jobless claims, retail sales, and that's it. All right, let's get out because I want to get back focused. To see if that's what they're doing. I want to see what's about to happen if that's what they're doing. Holding up this so they can try to blast back up towards those highs. Salesforce commits $50 billion for a new. Nah, that's not the video. Still no breaking news. I'm still waiting. I still no breaking news yet, guys. Still nothing yet. I don't see nothing. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. It said 4 o'clock. I'm sitting here with you guys because I'll be here with you guys till I got 6 minutes to go. I'm just trying to get as much data for you guys as much as possible. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to just see. Oh, they changed it. Wait. Earnings call, now they pushed it to 5 o'clock. Yeah, so you remember we just saw not too long ago, where it was like 2 o'clock. Now they changed to 5 o'clock earnings calls. Alright. I'm just patiently waiting with y'all, man. I'm just trying to see, man. Just still nothing yet. I just want to see some crazy movement. I just want to see something. Something just go crazy. I don't care if it's up or down. I just want to see some type of volatility. I want to see something. Earnings calls, they said not until 5 o'clock. Let me go ahead and post that too. I can either do a screenshot for you guys, or I can post that to let you guys know for those once I do get off live, so y'all be reminded. Let me see. NVIDIA, I'm gonna just put what I have right here, what they have showed me. Damn, not 6 o'clock? What the hell? Look, now 6? Wasn't it just 5 o'clock not too long ago? Ah, this is crazy. Y'all was wrong, y'all my witness. Didn't we not too long ago see 5 o'clock? And I literally repeated it. Now it's 6 o'clock. Bro, what the oh, wow. There ain't no point of posting that if they're gonna keep changing the damn time on this thing. Now they say 6, guys. Now it's 6. And I don't wanna have to, and I don't wanna post the wrong damn time if they're gonna keep changing it. Alright, still nothing yet. I just refreshed it. Because I wanna see if anything gonna happen around 4:15. 4:15-ish. I mean, we could see something at 4:30. It's a possibility. You know, we don't see nothing at 4:15. Could see something at close to 4:30. It's a possibility. Because right now we ain't seeing anything yet. Not yet. But it looked like they gearing up for something, though. Definitely gearing up. I just can't tell you when it's gonna take place. I mean, maybe 4:30, close to 5 o'clock. I mean, we could see something afterwards. Could be. Right now, you got about 3 minutes to 4:15. Normally, you'll see a little bit of activity. Still see SPY still holding. So it looked like they pushed the time for the conference call to 6 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock. I mean, look how it's just starting to tighten up. I mean, it's something. They planning something, man. They planning something, guys. I just can't say when. I mean, I don't know. All I can tell you, all I can show you guys the setup that's right in front of us, that the uptrend is still holding. It still has some type of ascending triangle wedge. You know, we haven't fallen. We haven't cracked. It's still maintaining, you know, holding this trend line. NVIDIA look like it's trying to wake back up. I don't know. It's just something. They setting up for something. That's all I can say. Because normally if it was something bad or they weren't planning, we'd normally fall or, you know, something like that to that nature. But the fact is we still holding this trend line, still holding strength, showing strength even after the market closes is kind of crazy. Yeah, this is insane. So, yeah, they definitely setting up for something coming. And if that news is positive, that means that we're going to blast past 95, 94s, possibly all the way back up towards these highs. Just saying. That's the possibility. That's the possibility. But that bad boy could push his way back up towards those old time highs. May create a new high. Never know. Towards 700. It's a possibility. Oh, 2 minutes. Yep, 2 minutes. Okay. All right, 2 minutes, boss. All right. So let's see in 2 minutes. I'll hold on in 2 minutes. I'll rock with you, Primo. You already know, boss. I'll rock it out. But, I mean, like I said, the only thing I'm curious about is this pattern still holding. There's a center triangle pattern because it's like SPY didn't get weak or fall. It's still holding like it's maintaining a price point to push up to another price point because you still maintain the whole 693 still. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see what type of volatility gonna step in. Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. We'll see. Because, I mean, we could see a yank. We could see a push. Any type of volatility, especially dealing with NVIDIA. We're about to find out, though. We're about to definitely find out on this one. Where we about to go. So, gear up. So, Primo says in about 2 minutes. All right, it's 4:15. So, you say 2 minutes. Just want to see it. Something is set to happen. Because I want to see if they try, again, if they're holding this to blast up this way. Because NVIDIA is starting to pick its way back up. It's right back on top of the VWAP. All right, man. All right, come on, guys. Let's see. Come on. Why are they stalling? Why are they stalling? All right, let's see. I'm trying to stay on with you guys as long as I can just to see what's going to happen. All right, let's see. Anything now? Nope. Still nothing yet. This is so suspenseful. This is crazy. Just sitting here waiting to see. I'm gonna keep trying to do some research, guys, to see if I see anything. Anything pops up. Nothing yet, though. Nothing yet. I got my head down, so if anything does pop off, please let me know. Because I'm trying to look at the news and trying to go back to the NVIDIA's data just to see if I see anything. What the heck? Why does it keep changing? This is weird. Company said host a live conference call at 2 p.m. That's Pacific time, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So we gotta wait a whole hour. Well, that's for the conference call. I'll just post this, guys. I mean, this is the only thing I'm gonna come up with, because I mean, it just keeps going back and forth with this bull crap. So I'm gonna just post this for you guys, and y'all can just, do with it what you will. So this is the updates from, this is all from Google, AI's research. So this is what they put in. This is what they said. So this is what they said, because the link is too long and I don't want to post all that. So I'm gonna just post what they just said on there. So NVIDIA, and then y'all can, again, all you have to do is type in, if you also want to Google it for yourself, guys. You can also go to Google and type in NVIDIA's earnings date. Oops, and it should pop up like in the little AI. Oop, I see something. See a little bit of activity kicking in, a little bit. Starting to get a little bit of volume. Something's starting to move. All right. Uh-oh, something. I see something. Something's bubbling. Something's bubbling. What time it is? I see a little bit of activity. A little bit. Seeing some buying pressure stepping in. Got 1 minute left. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna soon be heading on out. Soon be heading on out. I was trying to stay on here long as I could with you guys to see that we gonna see anything, but so I'm gonna give it 1 more minute. You know, once we hit 420, I'm out. Got about 20 seconds. Other than that, guys, well, while we are setting up, guys, let me give everybody their shout outs, man. Give everybody a love. Thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate everybody. All my goats. Shout out to everybody, man. Primo. Let me go down the list. Money Mike. Who else we had in the building? Fever. Crucial. City Boy. All you guys, man. Ingrid, thank y'all so much. Tango, thank y'all so much for coming through. I see a little bit of vibe right here stepping in a little bit as I'm getting off. But thank y'all so much for everything, man. So JTraedz, thank y'all so much for everything. W Mods, always a pleasure to have y'all with me as well. And we'll get ready to rock and roll. And guys, if y'all are new to my channel, like I said, if I have earned your support and so forth, and I earn your subscription, I can't say it right now, your sub, please do feel free to hit the sub button on YouTube. That'll go a long way. Thank y'all so much. And if you already subbed, you already know what else to do. Hit the like button. And guys, for my Kicks and my Twitch members, guys, I will be having it back up and running. It seemed like everything been running smoothly as far as the live without all the multi-streaming. It seemed like everything been running fine by itself with YouTube, but I will be adding Twitch and Kick back to my stream. And I do apologize. I was just having a lot of issues with OBS. But other than that, guys, thank y'all so much for everything. I appreciate y'all, man. Again, it's no JTraedz without y'all, man. Y'all make me who I am. So, about to be heading on now, guys. Keep it on watch, cause look like it's starting to see a little bit of volatility starting to step in. Conference call that they did say it was set, should be for 5 o'clock Eastern. So that's gonna be a conference call. I think they're gonna be doing a live conference call and so forth. But if anything changes or anything comes up, guys, I will alert you guys through Patreon, Discord, and so forth. But other than that, man, thank y'all so much for joining me. Congratulations to all my traders. And again, thank y'all for being my backbone, my support, and my push to get me to where I am today. Thank you. So y'all already know what I'm about to say before I head on out, guys. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, I'll see y'all for Throwbank Thursdays, and we'll see what tomorrow has to offer. Don't forget, we do have some 8:30 data coming out, and I will be posting that on Discord and Patreon and so forth. Other than that, thank y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.